Hey all, this is Xenoxis, and this is episode 9 of Megabonk. We're going to be using Robinette, I'm pretty certain. So we have quite a lot of weapons now, and yeah. We do have some really good stuff, but I definitely feel I want to do a Robinette run. Because there was during a run that I made with Robinette that was insane good. Like, you have to realize how insane it was and stuff like that. Because the thing is, with Robinette, you don't want to open treasure chest at all, hardly. And stuff that, you know, you can eventually do it, but the thing is, the more gold you have to cost, the more damage you can do. And that's gold gain immediately. That's very good. This also means that the golden gloves, for example, gets insane value. Right, just go with that. Because when I did a certain run with her, I had like the slotty rocket, and it was really good. But I haven't been able to combine the slotty rocket with the actual, with the slotty cannon and stuff like that, which is like a very good combination. We need the attack speed at this point. And I'm pretty certain I know exactly what we need. Stuff that, And actually, fun thing is, we're gonna go with greed actually. We're gonna go with greed here. Chill. And that was not because I was about to get blown up there. But yeah. Oh. The luck is gonna be very important as well that we get. The luck is gonna be super important that we get our hands on. Seems to be a certain timing to it. So yeah, it's definitely like bunny hopping kinda. Or at least it's insane. Let's just immediately take this up. Good. Yes, because that was used so early on the access here. Maybe of course getting access to a certain level if you want to have duration. Because there could be an insane duration build we could do, by the way. I actually want to try and grabbing a thing if possible, by the way. Back's good. Knock back. There's attack speed here though. So difficulty at 15%. I do have a plan for this, by the way, but we need to get a certain tone really early, because otherwise this is going to be hard to pull off here. I want to get a lot of the difficulty though. You want to get a lot of difficulty, by the way. So mines. Good. Okay, vendor. Give him sauce. Might just be dead. I'm not dead. They're almost dead. We're probably just gonna get hit here by death, so no. We need to basically see the health here, otherwise we're pretty much dead. Vertical gloves is of course nice and everything, but you know, Okay, we have a nice shield and everything and stuff there, but we need the fucking... Okay, also is good actually, because that actually does increase our health there. It's not the best timing really at all. Attack speed at all. That's a shit run, man. Well, it wasn't really a shit run, but it was, you know. It's just frustrating that I can understand why you would want to have the quick reset on, but actually let me try to activate the quick reset here. If we can do it in game even. Quick reset on. So now we have that as an option there at least, but yeah. So I have quick reset on, but for example control, you can see here there is a control for it, for example. Where is it? Yeah, you have an aim button there on a quick reset button as well, but I have nothing on them, you know, stuff that's it. Because I just want to see if this just adds the restart option, you know. But I feel like, right, if you have random music, right, it should randomize the music every time, I think, you know. We've done, of course, the region tone thing is something we've done. Okay, so we do get a microwave, which is good. The microwave is huge, of course, depending on what screens we find. We get early shield, which is good. So that's increased chance. Projectile count. I think we shouldn't have gone with the axe early there though. But we did get a bunch of difficulty there though, so you know. Experience gain. That might have been why we died actually and stuff that, you know, because you know. I know she can do that. Stone actually. You want more gloves, it's good. More luck though. Okay. And actually that's a yeah, okay good, that's the golden gloves. Actually golden gloves are absolutely insane though. But because the golden gloves I almost want to go back to that microwave immediately now. So that the rocket though, that's good. I want to get this one here though. Cool game. Oh. Yes, a lot of people might not get why this is insane. Because we did find an early microwave there. Nice. And we got that thing with the crit, of course, obviously as well. Crit damage. Because we're gonna crit a lot with the bow, that's the good thing about the bow. So here's the thing that's insane. We have the golden gloves thing, you know. Actually got what the golden game tone there actually. Because golds directly equals the damage with this character. Which is normally why you won't have like high gold amounts. But this also means, for example, that the gold gloves there, for example, if we multiply them, right, so like they give us kill, what they give you per kill, right? Yeah, 1/5 more gold from killing enemies. And 15% is not super high, not yet though, but you know, it is gonna get very high. Was it up here? Yes, it was. Yeah, let's do it already. Yeah. Get the get that and suck in some XP that we missed. Refresh. Refresh, please. Yes, practice speed and crit chance. Slutty rocket. Slutty rocket. Good. Need more common items. Okay, good. Right, because we don't have any more common items now. We need one more common item. We're likely gonna get something from their chests at least here. Or actually, let's see the chest just in case we can get it immediately. Good. It will use the guarantee to take a ghost here. It's actually a smart strat sometimes to not have too many items, so you can guarantee what items you can take in if you find out really good black blue thing later on. Damage tome. Right, and there's one more usage in the microwave. So we have 3 gloves. So that would be like what, 15, 30, 45% more gold from killing enemies. By the way, it's way more insane than you might think. You know, you might think that, oh, that's not that great, but yeah, put the count from that. While a stagger might actually be really, really insane with this as well, by the way. Nuke immediately, good. Okay, we don't want to get rid of the cheese, so let's hope for another green, good. Okay. Actually, that's good. Don't take the cheese. Took the attack speed, good. That's an absolutely insane use there, okay, good. Refresh. Refresh. Damage tome. Good. Yeah, we have 1.4 damage, which is not super high. We have no difficulty, right? We have taken up 0% difficulty. Good. That did of course take quite a while to kill though, I'm not gonna lie. It did take quite a while to kill though, those enemies. Right, there's the golden chest, the free chest. Okay. Okay. This is good. Yes, I think we can. Not 100% guaranteed that we can though, but damage tome. Okay, game source. If we keep getting game sources, man. It's just gonna be insane, by the way. Please give me something good. Echo shard so we can gain more XP, more levels. The attack speed here is absolutely insane. There's a nuke over there as well. We're going towards the nuke. Just so we can handle things more easily, so we can like continue on exploring a bit more easier. As well, boom, nuke. Good. And I'm actually going to go up to that shrine there. So we don't have super high levels yet, the normal weapons we want to have. But the fact is that we're going to get a lot of money from killing stuff. And that's the thing also, the faster you can kill stuff, the faster you're going to be able to gain more money and stuff like that. It's also if we quote-unquote find a microwave in the next stage. Then you know we will be able to gain even more golden gloves. And stuff that, and yes, you can have also the thing if you take damage. Now, if we would happen to get the gold shield, right, and we're still at the same amount that we are at now, then it might be worth going for, it might be worth trying to build the character to be tanky as well. Projectile speed. When we get the mirror, this is good, because the mirror can of course sometimes just save you. We do have a lot of cash here. So again, I said before that cash is damage on her. Our damage is 2.3 right now. I think that's mostly because of the cash. We're gonna see if it keeps going up. If we gain like a lot more money and stuff like that, you know. Please don't die now. I was trying to time. If I would have timed the jump there correctly from the storm, we could have survived there. Sometimes it's so unlucky though, because sometimes it's immediate that the wave just happened as soon as I almost landed or whatever, right? And then just immediately boom spawn. That is so frustrating, man, because like we can have like an insane good run. It's just like you just get screwed. Oh, exactly. That should be a trophy actually, you know. Okay, early Moai. This could be insane. I didn't check there if you had the restart option here though. We do have the quick reset on there according to that though. Okay, and we get a very early portal location, and you have an Echo Shard point probably, or idle use. Actual fire staff. You know what? Maybe we should use the one insane projectile build. They're like the weapons that benefits the most from projectiles. XP scheme. You see a blue microwave over there. Okay, you know, we have one branch at least. Lifesteal. Okay, clovers, okay. XP gain, okay, that's an early XP gain, that's very good. Now what we need to have basically is get like an insanely good magnet at some point. I thought I had that deactivated. I mean, we do have that deactivated, the whole... Is that controls, right? Yeah. There's select upgrades with number keys, no. Not the number keys. I did it with the arrow keys actually. So we already know where boss run is. Which is huge. Let's actually go and get the thing here. Because if we have it, we should abuse it. No, not bones. Attack speed though. So these doubles our attack speed with 200% there. Projectile speed used on the... That was this huge here. Right, and we spawn this. And boss will spawn at 7 minutes of course, so we're gonna continue exploring here a bit. Right, and I walked right into that guy, that was not good. Okay, we can spawn on another challenge shrine. There's the blue microwave, we haven't seen a single blue item yet though. Experience gain. So yeah, we're taking a risk by getting that of course, obviously, but you know. I think they're far enough away now, so we'll be able to charge these here. Just be far enough away, please. Nice. There's a magnet though. Okay, that's crit chance. Okay, we have 2 of the crit chance things. Attack speed. And lightning staff benefits a lot from it. Okay, golden gloves, good. And we need to kill these before they, you know, gain more crit chances insane. Speed home, or attack speed, I mean, speed home. That would be funny. Sloppy rocket, yo, let's go, we have the build. Okay, so we have the XP, we do have the cooldown, we need the projectile count. Sooner rather than later, I feel like. Damage to elites. Refresh. Great, the count is just too important at that point. The attack speed is also very important, but yeah. One, there's a magnet. There's a magnet. There we go. Actually, maybe we should wait till it's magnet here. There's the count. Damage on the lightning staff. Get a chest. Because that's a cheap chest, and that will make crits heal us. 25% chance. Yeah, and we have 32% crit chance already. This is good. You know, that's, you know. I think we have okay damage. We could of course go for an insane amount of this sword. Maybe that could be possible. Just your projectile count on that. Get used to a little bit of shield because, you know, okay, good. I heard a chest sound. Bow. More experience. Refresh. Projectile count. We do have a blue microwave, but we need way more blue items. Okay, that's our insane thing though, attack speed. Refresh. Projectile count and damage on the slotted rocket. For shares, ice crystal is good. Crit damage and damage on the bow. The bow is very good at crit damage. Refresh please. Slotted rocket is good. Ice crystal is good as well. It is really sucks that we have very, very few blues at this point. We do have the projectile count, we do have the attack speed, we do have the XP, maybe we go for luck, maybe. I'm going to go for a little bit of chest now, just because we need to see. Max XP actually. Crit chance. We have 37% crit chance. It would of course be insane if we could get to 100% crit chance, but experience gain. Gold gain. I think that's on microwave over there, I'm not 100% certain though. Mobile first. Key. Please have some blue items. Well, you know, just give me a gas mask. Even though we have no way to poison yet. It's used for future investments. There wasn't a microwave here. Yeah, the fact that we haven't even been able to go into more lifesteal now, more damage. We open a chest. Okay, more crit chance. Okay, so we have 47% crit chance. So we might not need a crit home. Although I believe, right, that once you go above 100% crit chance, that what it does then is increase the damage on the, you know, on the other crit thing that can happen. But it increases the chance for that special crit to happen. So experience at that point. The Magneto. I feel we're in good Magneto territory at this point. Maybe crit damage, attack speed, oh, there's the blue merchant. Don't tell me that we missed the blue. So wait. Let's put microwave again. It's gonna be all the way up there. Movement speed at that point. Refresh. Cutting staff. Nuke. Ooh, nice. Very nice. I'm gonna keep our damage here. Because, yeah, there's the blue microwave. We don't really have that many good items we could get rid of. We do have some. I'm gonna go for that back shot here actually. Because we need the experience. Because I know how insane the echo shot is if we can get several, but these are all the echo shots we can get for now. I think it might expire after 2 uses, yeah, I think it does expire after 2 uses. Get the freeze here. We get this for free here. I break the count. Because the build is about to break the count. And then we get this chest. Use more crit chance. 56% crit chance, that's pretty insane. Get more branches, good. Again, as I said, if we get a lot of cash, we can deal a lot of damage from the cash and all, so at the rocket at this point. Now we need to get the actual, we need to get the slut cannon eventually. Get that. Okay, and nuke again. Please. Thank you. And then we get a time stop here. This is right here. And then we try to move towards the shrine. There's a merchant up there. I want to see what type of merchant are you. You are a regular merchant, okay. Grandma Secret Tonic, and we have a high crit chance. Yes. This is... So project account, or project account is only 4, but here's the thing, right? If we would have had backpacks, right? Then that would have been absolutely insane if we would have had backpacks. It's bombs, and we get cash also. This is gonna use skyrocket our damage here. As long as we can keep getting a lot of kills here, look at the thing. Break the count. This is just too insane. And keep in mind that once we kill them, we will get more damage. And it won't track the damage here from just the money alone here and stuff like that, but trust me, this is going to be a lot of damage from the cash that we're gaining. And I think what Stonks does is when you deal damage, basically you gain more money and stuff that it's not like from kills necessarily, you know, stuff that's here. But I feel like this shouldn't be any problem because we keep gaining more damage and stuff that, and as soon as we kill one, this becomes way safer. I say that and I will almost die. With a single chest, because that's just cheap enough. That gave us another correct account. That's a bit risky though. Please don't. Fuck, he got pushed into me, damn it. Pushed into me, I mean. You know what I mean. Good HP region, and we're gonna get this chest. Boss bonking thing. We get the luck top finally. Luck. Great account. Experience gain. Luck. Experience gain. Great attack speed. Attack speed. Great account on rockets. Get this. Yo, Dragon Fire! Because we have the fire staff, oh yeah, kick good, and now we get rid of here. We get 5% difficulty as well. It might come up to bite us. Okay, good. We made it into the second round. And we are at 5% difficulty, we are at how much luck? 30% luck. And we're at 1.6 experience gain, so we're not at double XP yet. You can see we have a lot of items, even though we haven't opened that many chests, at least, you know. Just that we have to, you know, pay for. Damage. I thought about the project account there, where we what's the movement speed? 1.2. I know that we can get insane amounts on this stage actually if we find the correct things here, then we can like do keys and stuff. Backpack keeps the absolute most insane thing for this build, like the more backpacks you have, the stronger this build is. Every backpack basically, like you skyrocket the damage, the more backpacks you have. Because once the weapon is high enough, once some of these weapons are high enough level, then that's when like the backpack gets even more insane. So the fire effect there, as you can see, you might think that they would also hurt zones, but no, that is the effect of the dragon fire. The dragon effect gets more insane the more fire effects you have. Normally you want to stack it with flame walker and stuff like that, but I know that the dragon fire is going to end up doing the most damage. And it's not even going to be close, depending on how long we have the dragon fire. And of course, the quicker our attack speed is, by the way, the quicker our attack speed is, the stronger the dragon fire is going to get. Attack speed. I thought about the correct account there on the fire shrine, we shouldn't neglect that though. There's another merchant. It's still early. So how many keys? We have one key. Yeah, one more key. Because again, if we can get enough keys also to where we have a high chance to not having to get damage actually. So we have a high crit chance. We have 68% so far. What's this damage? This guy is dying easier than the final boss of the last wave. Yeah, that's it's a projector count. The projector count is only 8. Given that's only from items, that's not the projector count that you already have on the weapon. Of course, the best thing would be if we could find out why whatever it has, there's like the cannon on it, you know, and stuff that you built in, you know, or you still have that as an option. Again, I really thought about the max HP here because I know that the HP is going to be important because we can use the ice things if we take damage and stuff that, you know, we don't have a Sabari yet. Another key though. Experience gain at this point. Because if we get a lot of experience gain, then for example, then that means that once you pick up a magnet, it's insane. Just of that, you know. Once you pick up a magnet, it can be insane. Attack speed. Damage on the fire staff. Correct account on the lightning staff. Correct account on the bow finally. Yo, that's a spiky shield. Experience gain. Yeah, I think we're gonna like skyrocket soon. We're very close on reaching the skyrocketing point now, especially if we reach 100% crit. This is entirely possible. We already found the boss run is lifesteal. You can see how cheap the chests are still. No experience gain, that's... Now we have double the XP than normal. Actually, going with curse strands we can spawn the bosses. Because I don't think the damage is going to be an issue at all. Even though I know that the boss has an insane amount of speed and stuff, I know that. And we're only level 44, which is bad. Level 44 at this point is bad because we know that what the level we had on that like tanky guy. That's yes. Let's get chest. Another echo shard. That's actually very good. Because if we get a lot of echo shards and then we have the thing battery, that's gonna be insane. Rectal bounces on that finally. The lightning. You know what? We have 6,000 cash. I don't know how high chance there is that we're gonna, you know. Our chests are still very, very cheap here. Probably because the value doesn't go up if we... See, that's a free one. It's just a tape that was not cost to it. Or it did increase it. That's another grandma secret tonic. Crit damage. So when our crits is gonna hit for huge damage. Yeah, that did increase it. Crit damage. Things melted in a few seconds there. That is insane. Yo, and then we get the Mark Blade. Second Mark Blade, right? No, that's the first one. No, that's because we sacrificed that Mark Blade, I think. We did. Oh, now this is easy because the crit damage is already insane on the bow. But increase the crit damage on it. So, another chest. Yo, idle use. Get so many items though, man. We have an insane amount of items. Another chest. Because, you know, we have, how many keys? We have 3 keys only. It shouldn't be that insane because it's 10% to key, right? Yeah. So we have a 30% chance that we book. Okay, now we want chunk plate. Now we want chunk plate more than anything. We want chunk plate, chunk plate, chunk plate. If we get chunk plate with this, by the way. Where are we going? Right, so if we get chunk plate with this, we can do an insane amount of damage. And here's the thing, that this will constantly deal damage, by the way, which is going to be insane. Okay, we're going for quite a few chests now. Those things are still cheap. Because that's of course because of the keys. I don't even know where to count on that. I thought I heard a chest, but nah. It's a chest. Okay, another key. Correct, I bounce and the stuff. Damn it, why do I have to fall down here to get the thing? Break the count on the 5 staff actually. Respawnables already? No, I don't think. Okay. I really want to see what that is actually. Okay. Nice mirror. Okay, now they're starting to get expensive. Yeah, what's the damage eventually here if we get 3 sightlines here? Okay, it's not super impressive, but still, you know. Now the dragonfly starts stacking here, look at the damage. And that's 2 of them, by the way. And that's not with 5% more difficulty as well, you know. Well, that's the Beefy Ring as well. Which also is insane. The Beefy Ring is... Now we're just gonna spawn boss here. Yeah, first half. Luck is nice. What's so lucky at? Or lucky is at 45%. The best amount, get 1 more chest. Ooh, nice. That's good. I don't think there's gonna be any problem at all with the boss here, even though there's 2 of them. Because it's eventually gonna spawn the whole dragonfly thing on the floor. Eventually. Now the fire is kicking in. And it's just once dragonfire starts kicking in, that's when things get insane. Because that's when you get the melt damage. Yeah, we're all taking some rough damage. Yeah, we're not... Break the count actually. Break the count will use to increase the damage way faster. I'm going for the immunity here. I'm going for the immunity. There's 2 immunities actually here. I'm waiting here at this, just to take it up when the first one ends. Good. We have another immunity. That immunity up to make it last longer. We should actually stack, I believe. Experience gain. Okay, get that. Correct account and the thing. XP gain. Correct account. Correct account. Correct has been a correct account to slot the rocket. Experience gain. Experience gain. High staff. Project account has a huge project account increase. Project account on the 5 staff. Highest size. Slutty rocket. Slutty rocket. Slutty rocket. Project account. Good luck killing us now. Good luck killing us now, basically. We have 14 projectiles. That's not counting the extra projectiles used from the weapon itself, by the way, so you know. That's also a hilarious magnet here. You know. Size project account. Attack speed. First staff. Level 74. By the way, level 74, yeah. So there's another magnet though. You know, we could kill the boost maybe. But I wanna see some things first. But yeah. Quantity tome. Attack speed. I know what we need to survive infinite basically. Look at how many arrows it is. Give me pause frame. Look at how many arrows that is. Like, what an attack speed is like. We have like over 244%. We don't have. We have 244% attack speed. We don't have like the power up even. We don't have the power up active even. So like the attack speed power up. This is our regular attack speed. Just, you know, that's, you know. Slutty rocket, more slutty rockets. No, I mean, yes, we cannot move to the next stage, but that doesn't really matter because, I mean, if we can survive 2 minutes on the tier 2 stage, then it's basically, you know, a perfect account. Or maybe not go with it because I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean, we're at 12,000 there. That might have been a mistake. Nah, let's go for one more treasure chest though. Attack speed though. Yeah, because the goal there was keeping us alive, kinda, I feel like, you know. We're over 2 minutes now though. Great account and great attack speed. Just need more fire because you see the 5 goals on the floor, by the way. Correct account. So yes, chest over there. Lucky. Yeah, they are super quick now, but look at our attack speed is kind of keeping up. Yeah, we just need more attack speed and we also need more breakdowns. Which is just good. That's the first G actually, that's crazy. We haven't even gotten. Here's the thing, right? Perfect account. If we happen to get, what do you call it? If we happen to get, if we would get our hands on the slotty cannon, by the way, that would be huge for the damage. If is the big question. Break the count, that's a huge break the count increase on the missiles. Because we haven't gotten a single slot cannon. Oh, look at how high we are. Yo, no, don't knock us out of bounds, please. Yo, we are cooked. Break the count and bounces on the lightning actually. Break the bounces on the lightning. You know, the crazy is we are still killing stuff quick enough. You know, still. Well, level 89 by the way. The fact that we are still gaining levels is pretty insane. Attack speed. Because yeah, just if we can get a lot of attack speed, that's very good. We are still opening chest kinda bit. Damage on the first staff. Nah. Damn, it's because I stopped there and started trying to get greedy for the shrines there. Tier 2 completed. 76 silver. And new record. Okay. We got 9,267 kills. We got 1199. We did 2.7 million damage with the Dragonfire. 2 gamma secret tonic was almost enough to match that, and then the bow did 1.7 million. 1.7 million, 1.6 million. You see how good the spread is there on the damage. We did almost the same amount of damage with the bow as the lightning staff, as the slutty rocket, as the fire staff, as the holy book. And as the extra damage from the burn, the thorns and the stuff, you know, that was a very good run. Level 91. That's absolutely insane. That's just like like the weapons weren't super high level, really, all things considered. Like that was not super high level. Level 15 book, level 15 book, level 13 book, and level 5 book. Yeah, that's just, you know. Yeah, so, you know. That was such a fun run though, man, that was fun. Nice. And we get the very Captain America-esque Robinette, you know. She's level 39 with that. Or rank 39 rather. Is rank 39 the highest we have? 37 on the Fox. 39 is the highest actually. Yeah. Both Tommy and Maxum and Amog has the whole, like, also like getting the 50,000 kill and stuff that, you know. You know, one last run I think. We're gonna go Amog. And let's do a tier 2 run. Now Amog is the character that I managed to survive. Like get the most amount of kills with at one point. And that was of course, I think it was during a tier 1 run though, and stuff there, so that is something to remember. But the thing is, you can do crazy damage with this character. There are some very specific things we kind of want and stuff there, because you need to have insane attack speed, you need to have an insane amount of lifesteal and stuff that, and it's not just a little bit lifesteal you need a lot of lifesteal. And we need max CSP. That's one of the things we need. We go with sized home. So I think might not necessarily be needed, but it's going to be very useful. That's very good because we need to be close to enemies, I feel like. The size it is for now. Because more size will mean that we'll be able to hit more targets. We want to spawn more bosses. Make some money. We aren't super fast or anything, but size good. I really want to reach that Mr. Explodey things, aliens, or whatever you're supposed to be. It's a free chest though. Don't just die super early now. We need to get good stuff in the chest also. Yo, spicy meatball though. That's an insane start. And I want the attack speed actually early on here. I don't think we're killing that Chrono Skeleton though. We're not. Let's go over here. Because... Yoink, yoink, yoink. Size and damage on the poison flask. I almost went for a certain item there though, or weapon rather. I didn't want to spoil what it is. I mean, I think you already know because we did something I sort of we've gone with before. Because it is funny, because it kind of makes sense that you're doing it, because you have the poison thing. Okay, we have a microwave. Another chest, get the key. Key is insane. Almost dead. Almost dead. Come on man, we need healing. Mirror can save our lives. What has happened to like the power up drop chance? Like, yeah, we get a See, that's the thing that happens. Like, you get runs where we didn't see a single power up, I don't think, during that run. And I'm really showing like, oh, this is the last run now. Fuck that. No, they used to have to do that. Experience gain. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna go with a shit ton of difficulty, then I'm gonna show the game. Show it. I'm gonna show it what for. I'm gonna make such a good build, you know. Maybe we just go for the weapon immediately if we see it here. We just need to get lucky with the rolls, I feel like. Okay. Attack speed is good, even though it's only 8% attack speed. Okay. I see, like, why does that sometimes happen, right, you know? Because the longer duration on that is good, because that is, you know, longer poison takes. Okay, jump up here. That, got another chest. Hamburger is good. And we can get the luck, good. Finally we made a hot spawn though. That's good, I need to remember that if things are going bad. Okay, and we have 10% difficulty for now. So we have 30% save a game and then plus another 3%. That's from the challenges we have done, and then we have 1.1 save a game because we are doing tier 2. It's pretty at this point. I don't think we've killed that much, so this might be a waste of a Saki Shrine. Correct account, always good. Poison Flask, that's a good actual level up for the Poison Flask. Just the right items, yes. The HP reading is huge here. We need to get more of the correct levels right now. Because we need more levels, otherwise we're gonna be stayed here. Correct account, that's a very good one. Come on, please. Duration, so poison lasts longer. We get a free chest. Not free, but okay, that's a branch, that's good. I want to take the boss ghost thing. Okay, that's a watch. Fall down here. And let's we soon spawn the boss. Sean Cam. This size and correct account. Almost dead. Almost dead, not very fun. I know we can deal a lot of damage though if we will really want to. But we need to get a bit lucky here. Breakpoint. That's health, that's good to know. Real game. I was gonna show the game. We're getting so fucking unlucky, man. Like we're getting like a really either we're getting bad stages or, you know, we're just getting a bit lucky. Like, yes, you can do it with just be the poison flask if you get the correct things early on. Like projectile count, for example. Just get projectile count. Nobody's used, like for example, if you would use get more disease, for example, then we used immediately to do so much more damage. Oh, if we can get it though. Projectile count, okay, that's really good. Or the projectile tome, or you're getting a projectile count thing early. You also need an attack speed tome. We know max HP actually at this point. There's another shrine over there. Okay, nice. There is a magnet over there though. Water stagger. Damage. % difficulty increase. Chest. Okay, that's actually good. The tournaments are actually very good. Because that's a form of what's done right. No. Yeah, that usually generates a lightning stack, which is the same as the lightning staff effect, by the way. Yeah, I thought about the fire staff there, but nah. Range is good though, especially since it's early on. No damage on that, because the damage on the material but has low damage, but I believe that that's how the poison ticks work. That the damage will be fearing though. Yeah, we don't have that much help though. Legendary armor though. Because you do start with a little bit of armor on this character actually, but the count is good. Now we used to have 3 projectile count, which is actually really good. Then we get the chest, then we get some oats, which is more max health actually, which is good. We almost have 200 health. And that's a pretty chest. Size on that. Good. Empire Fur is good as well. HP regen though. Good. So we have the projectile speed, or do we have the projectile amount? We need the projectile speed, we have the HP regen. And then I think it's lifesteal we go with, I think. Okay, so there is the boss shrine. Good. Right, so I mean correct account, so what do we say? We need the attack speed as well, and then lifesteal. Lifesteal and attack speed. We use the poison. Poison is pretty damn good. Keep in mind this is without the mold disease, without any other poison improvement things. You still use the poison from our actual flasks. Because if you just neglect the flask and get a bunch of poison items, it doesn't really work. The thing that can make poison really powerful is if you get them with a bunch of things. Yeah. Poison flask. Get the chest. Some evasion. We've got a decent amount of items though so far. And I think we'll go for the chest there as well. Okay. we got basically the Thorns item. Okay, there's a swarm incoming, and this is probably the worst decision ever. It's Beridian though. I could have taken lifesteal there though. It's a time waste though. We're trying to get over at this point. Correct account. And we want to make sure that we grab this magnet here and we fall down. Let's fall up here. Correct account. Refresh please. Poison flask. There's attack speed home. A booked account. I mean the size is good, but we are going to increase its size naturally if we get the correct levels. Refresh please. Attack speed. Ice crystal. There's movement speed, which is huge. So we're at 15% difficulty, that's 20% difficulty. The chest. Good. That. Lifesteal, okay, so we have all the tomes. Okay, we'll get the chest. Okay. That's good to do some more boss damage. Our damage isn't super insane yet though, by the way, because we're missing a lot of the items that are useful for also. There's some merchant though. Can we get lucky? Just also important, because they can use carry the poison damage to new heights. Because of the way that it works. I'm gonna put the 100 more strengths. And max HP. And there's a blue vendor. Right, that's just a no-brainer. That's just 100% no-brainer there. Account. Good. Yo, cursed doll. We have 3 of them now. Good. I would really like a chunk plate or like the holy book. Ghost actually at this point. Because if we can ghost, by the way, like if you have very high critical count, then the ghost can get even insane. Yeah, get that. Because I want to try and focus on these 2 weapons for a while. So both of them can be pretty decent level before we start having more stuff. Good. No wait here. Good. So, the rocket finally. Armor though. Bloody tome. Lifesteal is going to be very important, by the way. Because yes, the lifesteal can keep us alive and stuff like that. What is our difficulty? Our difficulty is 20%. More difficulty, please. Okay, that's insane. That means that opening more chests would be even more powerful. Okay, and let's freeze. Refresh. Refresh, please. Yes. I haven't decided on the final weapon yet. It depends on certain situations here. I want to try and get a lot of levels down here first. Can you please stop using? That is might just lead into a chain where we're using it because we cannot mark. Good. 10 more and then just walk towards them. Okay, good. That's another ghost. Then we should just take good. Moldy cheese is great. Okay, that's gonna be huge for the damage. That's also gonna be huge for the damage here. So how do we get to that, by the way? Hopefully this is not a situation where, oh, you cannot reach there from here. No, stop that, no. And now chests are really expensive. Poison flask again. Okay, right, and we get a crit chance. Okay, that's good. Projectile count. Crit chance on the slot rocket though. Attack speed. Lifesteal. Refresh. Lifesteal. Poison flask. Nah, we need it right now. Break the counter shot rocket though, that's worth it. Yeah, the banana was what we wanted, so it's a poisonous banana, you know, most of that, you know. And then we're shooting like bioweapon rockets, and then like we have an electric knife that is also like on, you know, and that's RP. Hopefully this is a melter face-off situation. This is the absolute worst area though. This is an area I died in before and stuff like that, you know, because especially because I was trying to go down there again and stuff like that. It is better to start going towards here because we have more room here. Quantity though. Yes, that's fine. We didn't take that much damage, they're good, and now we're almost dead. Some of them at least. Come on, please get it. Now we're dead. No, we're not dead yet. I mean, if we at least get... Lifesteal. Attack speed. Attack speed. Attack speed. I'm gonna have to skip. I'm gonna have to skip the chest. It would be way too dangerous to try and pick up. Okay, so we made it into second stage. We're level 37, which is decent, but it's not the best, I think. Yeah. Oh, getting a bit clock early on here is good. So we have 25% increased difficulty at all, which is of course is decent. I might say that, oh, why do we want to increase difficulty? Because this is the stage where we can snowball if we got a good enough version of the stage. That's where you can snowball. Okay, this is not an easy option because damage to elites can be good. I'm going to move speed now. Because I feel like if we have like high movement speed, we can survive because of that. We need some merchants though. This stage, we need merchants on more eyes. It works. Because if we can get a lot of more eyes, of course we have the chance to get some really good stuff. And I think we do more difficulty actually, so we can get more enemies, because more enemies equals more XP, even though we didn't go for the XP tome at all here. Because that's the thing with the XP, you can snowball the amount of experience you have, which is huge. But I believe that doesn't difficulty also make the shrines on the stage stronger. That's attack speed. I really thought about movement speed there for a second. Because we have 55% difficulty. Movement speed, that's huge. Movement speed though. And react at speed, so they will hit faster, because that has synergy with the other things. And let's go for the shield. Finally, now we have the shield. But the fact that we did that last round without any shield even was absolutely crazy though. Damage. Look at the damage though, even though we have the extra difficulty, that basically means that he has more health. Maybe he's way tougher than normal. Yeah. Don't even need a nuke. Don't even need a nuke. Okay. Let's go over here, see what's down here. That's a microwave. Oh shit. Okay, there's a lot of options. Okay, so we could go for freezing because we have 2 freezing already. The worst thing is if we lose the cursed oats, that's gonna be insane. But I actually just keep losing our oats is fine. All this is stacking is what we're doing. Because we're gonna now we're turbocharging because we cook, you know, Jesse, you gotta cook. Okay, open assist actually for once. Yes. React the counter and duration on the poison, good. A little, ah, damn, piece of rock. You have to have a rock over there. Project account actually. Doesn't matter actually save us here. Please allow me to get out, please. Okay, that's another. I'm trying to jump, in always be weekend, please. Good. So that's because of the lifesteal or attack speed together with the lifesteal. That's what kept us alive here. I mean, we do have 30% armor as well, that is helpful. There's a magnet over here. I think it's time magnet time. The fact that we still have a long time left on the stage is really good. I'll break the count. That's a huge region boost though. So some attack speed on poison flask. Break the count. We have 12 breakdowns. We have 14 breakdowns in the last character we survived on. And stuff there, so you know. But really, it's only the poison flask that's at a really good level weapon-wise. Besides the damage on the banana right now, I know the bananas can do a lot of damage, so we want to... I mean, we could try and use turbocharge the blood poison and hope that we can get it to level 20. Could be a thing. Armor, please. And another shrine. We can get more curse there. Knockback actually. Get greed and get the... is it the huge wave? No. Break the count on the poison flask. That's the boss curse. It might be suicidal. There's the boss shrine. So I forgot to find out to find it at that point. Oh wow. It's gonna be huge by the way, because this is then because we have a merchant here. Nah, backpack is just insane. You're wide O. Oh man. What's your crit chance? Our crit chance is pretty low. Up here. What else? Legendary though. Lightning orb. This is absolutely insane by the way. The amount of damage we're gonna be able to have here. It's just... we can get chest because, you know, unlike the other thing, you know, we can... Let's get that. We want to get also another shrine. And look at our level, like comparison to last time. Our level is way lower, but we have like more damage than last time, kinda. I want to get to the thing though. Here, attack speed please. Get to the meat. To the meat please. Thank you. That kept us safe for a little while though. Attack speed. Attack speed is just very, very important, and I really want to get to that. Good, in wall. We're spawning boss already, we're gonna spawn boss already. Because I don't know how long we're gonna take to kill the boss. Survive, and there's also an attack speed thing nearby. We still have the immunity up. Break the count on the water stagger. I didn't look correctly on the map there. Break the count though. Damn, there is so much damage though, and this is a bad time though. I need to pay attention so much here though. Hopefully they won't get like super stuck on stupid stuff. It's just that they can spawn so many breakdowns that it's just insane. I really want to get a time freeze if possible here. There's an involved though. There's an involved, come on. I don't know if I want to pick up the chest at all. There's involved. Why do you have to be so fucking far away, damn it, piece of shit. Why did I get slowed? Like, why do you get slowed to the involved shield? That's not fun. Magnetic shield still here. Break the count. It's been really used, you know. Attack speed. Meridian. Because we're not lacking damage, that's not really the thing. We won't have most of our ability at this point. Some chems are almost dead. Poison flask. Only shell box left. If he would have walked into me, I would have died because I know they do a lot of damage. Yeah, that was almost suicidal there. That's nuke. See? In the share box is not a problem. Right, and we get more HP regen, that's good. And boom, one way is dead. The 2 way is dead, last guy. Yeah, you see, and we're at 40% difficulty by the way. Yo, Ice Cube also. Beacon is good. Attack speed. And we have the Ice Cube as well. I don't like it that he keeps getting pushed here though, but I see him there. Crit chance and practical count, and that's not the rocket. Lifesteal. Attack speed. Okay, got the bench. Good, where are we on the map? Where are they? Okay, good. Not really time to open chest yet, or maybe it is. HP region. Evasion. Let's go over here. Because there's another nuke here that we could have used if we could reach it. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck in the corner too early though, before we've gotten like a lot of level ups. Break the count on the mouse tag. What's our lifesteal Tom at? Lifesteal Thomas is at only 6, yeah. Because if we get that high enough level, of course, it can be really good. We need to have the damage as well, of course, because we don't have much health to go with this time around. It's a bit of a problem though. Because eventually things can just become unkillable, of course, obviously. Break that count and break that speed on the dagger. Because we don't want to neglect the weapons, because if we get our weapons strong enough, then we can start like fighting back and actually get out of this. Duration and damage on that, good. That's another beacon thing. Almost at the 10,000 mark. Yo, that symbol. That symbol, man. Trying to do everything to reach symbol there. Because here's the thing that if we reach the symbol here, that's insane. That's all to reach. Next speed up. We might actually still reach it because eventually they don't spawn for a very short period, and that's often why they can get move around. Break the count out. I can't see anything. Attack speed. We're gonna need eventually more HP region and stuff like that. There is a chest over here though. So I hope we can move into eventually. Speed. Where's the chest? Yeah, more HP region. What's our HP region? 52. If we could get it to 1,000 though, that would be the same as standing at the campfire though. from a bloody Tom. Yo, we got launched. Yo, what speed? And we're 12,000 kills, we're cooked though. We're cooked. I'm telling you, we're cooked. Attack speed though. It's pretty insane. Yeah. Maybe this is the one where we survive. I haven't seen it on time. We're at a pretty decent lot of kills in it. You might at least a tier 2 round, you know. I definitely think that the different tiers should have their own like leaderboards and not have like costume. Yeah. So we survived on 4 minutes. Tier 2 completed. Here lots of silver, new record. So we did 11.9 million damage with poison. Yeah, poison was used far away, but keep in mind that we technically had more damage on that other run because we did like 12 million damage with one thing, 60 million, 70 million, and that was without curse. But it is because we were more defensive because we have both the lightning over here, the ice cube. But you can see poison blast did a respectable amount of damage, but yeah. But yeah, so you see the curse doll did a lot of damage as well, and on level 2 banana rang did 3.1 million damage. That's pretty decent, not gonna lie. Yeah, and we need 50,000 kills for the blue Amog and stuff that is something, you know. So yeah. So we're in the top 100,000 area at 97,425. That's actually pretty decent, you know, considering that's like that. Good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 7 more extra of the XP thing we can earn, which is good, of course. But yeah. So that's now 3 characters that are done tier 2, we're done tier 1, doing much with all characters except for the skateboarding dude. So that's, yeah. So I mean, you know. Right, because here's the thing, right, that in tier 2 rounds that fail will still count and stuff that, so yeah, you know. No, damn, I didn't want to start the run. I forgot when you see that though, by the way. I forgot where you see that. Yeah, there it is. He's rank 37k. You know, yeah. Yeah, poison enemies is thrown there. Poisoning nearby enemies means that it spreads. So yeah, 50,000 kills and 100,000 kills, yeah. Yeah. So he will be blue next on that one. Yeah, Spaceman will be interesting because Spaceman of course needs the Space Noodle, right? The Space Noodle weapon, I think it is. Yeah. The shotgun I'm very curious about though, but yeah. But yeah, bloody Tom to level 12, which we haven't even done. Because the main problem is it means that you can't get any item and stuff like that, or any power-ups or using shrines. So you're only allowed weapons during that round. But they say a stage boss, they don't say the fun boss. Because these are specific items. No, they say items, they don't mean tomes. So what do you do it? You use it during do you do it during what do they call it? that challenge they used to be during during like what do you call it, the no items allowed. Yes, no items allowed. Allow only your weapons atoms. But why does it say that there's a 0 chest multiplier? Like why is that a thing? Is it used to make it harder? But you would do it during your sticks and stone run, right? Right, you would do a sticks and stones run, right? To get that, don't you? Yeah, without picking up any items, power-ups or using shrines. So you cannot rely on the shrines which you normally rely on during a run like that. So that's interesting, but yeah. But anyway, that's gonna do it and stuff. That was actually a very good run. We're also very, very close on getting dice set and stuff that as a character, but yeah. Pretty happy with that though, pretty happy with that. I'm curious though what the build is actually with the thing. I mean, I can understand because the build is probably the fact that you can get the frost thing very powerful because he gets, of course, he gets the 1% size per level. And that means that anything that benefits hugely from size is, gonna be really good. And then she also has freeze, meaning that Ice Cube gets insane on her. And not only Ice Cube but Ice Shards, but yeah. And of course if you would happen to get, for example, Dragon Fire with her, then that's insane as well. And if you get Dragon Fire then you want Flame Walker, of course, obviously. You don't necessarily need a Flame Staff, but yeah, And he needs to crop the sword, of course. But yeah, I really, really hope, right, that these 50,000 kills and these 100,000 kills comes to every single character is what I feel like should happen, and stuff that. Like, I don't know if those are the plans. Or whatever, because why does Tony McZoom and why does Amog get that treatment, right? Does that mean that Vlad will also get that treatment, and stuff that, right? Will Spaceman get that treatment? Will Burr get that treatment, and stuff that, Like what characters will get that treatment, and stuff that, of course, yeah. Wow. Oh, so she is insane with the... She is, because she has lock and deal more damage on lower HP. Right. So that is the effect of the game goggles, pretty much. Kills the damage at lower HPs. So she will be infused from here. This is a slot can. I really hope that they're gonna add something to like you shouldn't be allowed on the leaderboard if you use it, but there should be a power up that you could get in the shop, for example. One power up that would let you adjust the likelihood of certain things showing up, so you can increase the chances if you want to do a special run. But those runs wouldn't get posted on the leaderboard because it would say like, oh, if you modify like chances for certain weapons to show up, then you wouldn't be able to get on the leaderboard, obviously, and stuff that's right, So yeah, because like none of the stuff on the leaderboards are gonna be like people that are modifying the game or whatever, right? People that are using mods or whatever, so So yeah. Because imagine, right, if you could be like, oh yeah, I want this to have like a 5 times higher chance to show up or something like that, right? Or maybe you could even have like, maybe even other sections here, like, okay, like how likely is it for more wise to show up, right? And you could have like okay, like I want more wise to have this amount of chance to show up. I want like golden microwaves to show up at this % chance, whatever, like, or So then you could, for example, like you could go in here, for example, like and then like select the moldy cheese and then like you hit like a plus thing here or something like that, just to increase the chance of it to show up during a run and stuff like that, you know. And then if you, for example, select 100% chance that it has to be from something, like that means either that the first chest will just guarantee the moldy cheese right away, right, and stuff like that. And maybe you can also basically, yes, you can link it to 100%, but then also maybe you can select, okay, like what sources should it be from and stuff like that, you know, so you know. So that's it. You know, I really want to get a shotgun, not to see what the shotgun actually is like and stuff like that. But anyway, hope you all enjoy this double recording again today and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, yeah, I hope you will enjoy this. You know, it a lot of fun. I will see if I'm uploading this immediately to use now or if I'm waiting a bit, because sometimes I'm waiting a bit with doing the upload and stuff like that. But I hope you all enjoy this. See you all next time.